This video is about Symphony No. 5 by Gustav Mahler. I will explain the most important things about the work and the composer. Gustav Mahler composed a total of 10 symphonies, each of which has a unique sound world. Each symphony tells its own story and reflects Mahler's life and thoughts. His Fifth Symphony, composed between 1901 and 1902, marks a turning point in his work. It is one of Mahler's most famous and most frequently performed symphonies and shows his development towards a more mature and complex musical language. Mahler wrote the Symphony No. 5 during a difficult period of his life. In 1901, he suffered a severe intestinal hemorrhage that almost cost him his life. During his recovery, he began composing the symphony. It was also during this time that he met his future wife, Alma Schindler. Their relationship had a strong influence on the music of the symphony. He worked on the symphony over 2 summers in Meiernig on Lake Werther See. The Symphony No. 5 consists of 5 movements, divided into 3 parts. The first part includes the first movement, Funeral March, and the second movement, Stormily Moved. The second part consists only of the third movement, Scherzo. The third part contains the fourth movement, Adagietto, and the fifth movement, Rondo Finale. This structure gives the symphony a symmetrical form and a clear dramaturgy. The first movement, Funeral March, begins with a striking trumpet signal. This motif runs through the entire movement, giving it a dark atmosphere. The march character is reinforced by the heavy rhythms and dark orchestration. The second movement, Stormily Moved, continues this dramatic tone and increases the intensity. Together, the 2 movements form a powerful opening to the symphony. The third movement, Scherzo, is the longest movement in the symphony. It is the centerpiece of the work and the pivotal point. The movement is lively and rhythmic, with a rural character. Mahler uses waltz and Landler motifs that are reminiscent of the folk music of his homeland. The movement shows Mahler's ability to create complex musical structures that are nevertheless catchy and entertaining. The fourth movement, Adagietto, is one of the most famous parts of the symphony. It is often performed separately and is composed for string orchestra and harp. The Adagietto is a declaration of love to Alma, which Mahler musically realized in an emotional way. The movement is calm and delicate, with a melancholy melody that gradually unfolds. It forms a calm contrast to the previous scherzo. The fifth movement, Rondo Finale, is the symphony's conclusion. It begins with a lively theme presented by the strings and woodwinds. The movement contains contrasting themes and builds to a triumphant conclusion. Mahler skillfully combines elements of the Baroque with his own modern musical language. The finale ends in a radiant, optimistic conclusion. The Symphony No. 5 has a profound symbolic meaning. It is about suffering and joy, death and rebirth. The Funeral March and the stormy second movement symbolize the dark sides of life. The Scherzo and the Adagietto represent love and hope. The finale represents the triumph of life. Mahler wanted to show a journey through human emotions with this symphony. The premiere of the Symphony No. 5 took place in Cologne in 1904. Mahler conducted the performance himself, and the reactions were mixed. Some critics praised the innovative structure and emotional depth of the symphony. Others found it too complex and incomprehensible. Today, the Symphony No. 5 is considered one of Mahler's masterpieces, and is regularly performed in concert halls around the world.